In this video, we're going to break down Proxima Midnight. We're going to unlock her, we're going to level her, gear her, go through her kit, show you the gameplay, and then ask the massive question, is this sassy lassie worth your cashing? Let's find out. What's up everyone, it is Chewburger84 here from Alternate Reality, and I am so keen to break down Proxima Midnight for you today. So the first part of this video, we are going to open her orbs, which I just had to buy. Brr, there goes 80 Australian dollars I'll never get back. Now look, please help a brother out. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and that notifications bell, so hopefully I can make a little bit of this back. That would be great. Now this next little bit here, if you are someone who is prone to gambling addiction or you are under the age of 18, use those timestamps below to skip past the gambling orb opening, please. And then you can see all the kit breakdown from there. All right, let's go through and see just how bad my luck is today, ladies and gents. All right, so we have 16 orbs to open. Let's see how we roll. Number one, we have got 10. Number two, we got 6 on the green, not the most exciting thing in the world. 10 again, okay, that's not too bad. That's actually not too bad at all. 6, all right, just the basic there. 8, I mean, slightly better than basic. I want to see some purples. Give me a gold. It's been a while since Foxnext has given me a gold anything. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, this is what happens when you give them a little bit of shtick when they don't do the right thing, huh? You get the bad luck on those orbs. All right, 72,000 gold is all right though. 100k between those two actually. All right, another 10. That's not too bad. All right, we got 4 to go. There's an 8. Come on, give us one purple or a gold. One purple will be all right. I could live with one purple. I think this is gonna be a bad opening. Yeah, we're gonna start pretty low here, unfortunately, with our bases here for Proxima. Finishing off with a 10. All right, so let's see where that got us after all that. We're gonna recruit her straight away. Okay, so recruiting in, obviously she's a 2-star unlock, so that's not too bad. And then we're gonna take her up to only 3. That's a pretty bad unlock. At least that this character is going to be a... I'm gonna take her straight to 70, I think, just because I am gonna use this. I think she's gonna be very, very good going forward. I'm gonna have to get some good red stars, but I am lucky that she's in the campaign coming up, because otherwise that would be a very, very terrible situation to be in right now, to only have her at a 3-star unlock. So for value's sake, for those of you that are wondering, well, this is gonna be the new arena meta team, should I spend $80 on this? I mean, I don't think anyone should spend 80 bucks on this, but at the end of the day, if you really want a good team, the value on this is always random, guys. It's the problem with gambling style mechanics. So we're gonna try and take her up immediately. I think I'm gonna take her straight to gear 12, just because we wanna try and get the most out of this character. We wanna try and do everything we can to show you if this character is good. So if you wanna take that risk of getting some bad openings like I just did with no purples and no golds, at least you know what that value looks like going into it. And then, yeah, unfortunately it means I'm probably going to have to core out on her campaign. There are some orbs in the store at the moment for her, but the downside of those orbs is that it doesn't have just her in it. It's a random bunch of characters, some of which are quite good for us right now, but I only want her at this stage. All right, so let's talk about this kit. Now, in regards to her basic, it's a really, really good kit. It's going to attack for basic damage, clear 2 positive effects, and then get an assist from Corvus. Now, when I unlock Corvus, I am going to T4 this ability because I want that guaranteed assist. 50% is just not enough. Right now, though, for today, I don't need it, so I'm going to keep those resources. Now, when we come down to her special, this is also not too bad. The fact that she's going to come out very quickly because she does have speed up on spawn means that she's going to be able to provide offense down for up to 3 targets. Now, the T4 here, I think I am going to do this in the long run just because 2 turns of offense down very quick in the turn cycle means for things like Ultima 7, if you're going to use her as an example, you're going to be able to get that enemy team's damage reduction pretty significantly lowered. So I think this is one I'll come back and do later. And I might even wait to see how I do with red stars later on in the video to basically see whether that's worthwhile for me if I actually get lucky enough to unlock some on her. Now her ultimate, I'm gonna go straight away and I'm gonna T4 this right now. This ultimate is insane, and that 50% turn meter reduction, you're crazy if you're not putting this in there, all right? She's gonna be able to do this on her second turn, and the fact that she's stunning, slowing, and reducing their speed bar by 50% means that characters like Black Bolt or Dark Phoenix, if you can shut them down as they're about to blow your team apart, whether she's with Black Order or not, that T4 is exceptionally good for that purpose alone. So that's one that I've been saving up for a while. Now, same again with this here. So on spawn, she's going to gain speed up. She's going to guarantee that no matter what, which is very good. She's going to give Thanos the space tone and speed up as well on his turn. But on turn, there's a 50% chance to clear stealth from the most injured enemy. The reality is, with the way this team functions, you kind of want those most injured characters exposed as much as you can, because it gives you the ability to poke at them a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and actually T4 this one as well. Can you tell I've been waiting for Black Order for a while? Okay. So I think they're probably the two essential ones, and I think based on red stars, this special is probably optional for now. But that basic, when Corvus comes into the game, that's going to upgrade to essential as well. So I think this kit looks really good. We need to test her out in some gameplay, and we can come back with the decision of, is this character worth your money? Okay, so for this Blitz battle, I'm just going to put her in with the Wakandan team. That way she's going to get a defense up out of the gate. That's going to give us some time to actually use her abilities. The fact that she is 3 yellow, 3 red means she's very, very squishy and very likely to die. So we need to make sure that if you guys want to see gameplay, that we actually have her survive long enough to make that happen. So let's see how we go here. It's a tier 8, not 8.3. So we've got some big hitting enemies, but not really a synergy squad. But still, if we play this wrong, we can definitely get wrecked, because it is Wakandans after all. Okay, so I think what I want to do here out of the gate is probably try and get rid of the potential for them to stun with this Mantis. Let's clip in there with our little fella. Now, offense down. I think I want this to go probably on Thor, yeah. All right. There you go. We actually managed to get that on quite a few people. All right, let's clip this in, so that way we're going to get Killmonger do his thing, and then we'll finish off that Mantis. All right, so getting that offense down all the way across in the opening round's pretty good. Doesn't really do much against Deadpool, because he can just cleanse it off, obviously. All right, let's get this so we can just wind back Hulk a little bit. Not that that's going to matter too much. Probably should have gone for the basic, really. Now, we want to get the assist in here. The slow's not really that important. I think we'll go for the ult while we have that offense up on the opening round. We do get a kill, so that's great news. Hulk's going to go bang. All right, so now we get a stun. So obviously we don't want Deadpool. Let's slow this down so we can watch the animation and have a look at how much damage this ult's going to do. All right, so for a controller, she's going to come in and she's going to hit for around 23-ish, so nothing too crazy. But we do get that stun, which means no heals for him, which is good news for us. Let's clip out on this Thor now, finish him off. We'll go in now and finish off our Hulk, and then we're going to bang and finish the Deadpool out. So look, not massive damage from her. We didn't expect it to be, but the utility of that stun and obviously resetting his turn meter and giving slow to him as well pretty much took Deadpool out of the fight. So yeah, that was a pretty easy battle. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, so for this Blitz battle, we're going to run it with a Kree team. The reason I'm using teams like Kree at the moment, folks, is that I don't want there to be anyone really taking the shine away from Proxima. We want to see what she can do. And, you know, that way we're not just overpowering them with brute force. So let's see what we can do with Kree, which is basically another Blue Man Group team, I suppose, with Proxima being blue as well. I am liking her kit. The fact you can get that offense down so early, I think that's making a stronger case for me to really take that up to a T4. But there's so many T4s I'm going to need for Black Order going forward. Maybe it's too soon. All right, so who do we want down at the start? We definitely want to offense down. The biggest AoE is actually going to come from Miss Marvel. So I think we're going to offense down her. And we get pretty much everyone. So that's nice. All right. So there's the AoE we just spoke about. We got defense up on most of that Kree there. Okay, here we go. So let's just clear off that there. Now, on the stun, this is going to make this nice and easy. It's probably going to be on the Hulk. The only downside of putting it on the Hulk, though, is that... Oh, no, we've already got to made him take his turn, so that's fine. Oof, we very nearly didn't get to do this. All right, so let's see how much damage it does this time. Just going to slow this down. Let's put it on medium speed, actually, so we can still see the damage easily. All right. So again, it's not impressive damage. I think if you're wanting damage out of this character, you're just not going to see it. But the utility, again, like that basically takes Miss Marvel out of this fight. Let's ability block on the Cap. That extends across to Hulk, which is exactly what we needed to make sure he doesn't do things. All right. Now, clear 1 to 2 positive effects. Let's take that off of Cap. Even at 3 stars, that's done that relatively simply. Then we can finish off the Miss Marvel, and now we can start picking this team off. So we're going to hit the Hulk there. All right, Proxima falls, but again, at 3 stars, we're kind of expecting that she's going to be squishy as anything. We are at 8.3. I know this is a random squad, but at the end of the day, they're still going to hit pretty big, and I'm rocking with a Kree team. So, I mean, punching up with Kree is always very impressive, and I think that, yeah, Proxima definitely played a role in that. I don't think she's a rock star by herself. I think she's very usable. You could use her in a lot of random squads. And once her ultimate goes off, it's good. Offensing downing at the start gives her raid viability. But I do have some concerns about, is she going to give you the same utility and damage that perhaps other characters of the same tier that would give? I'm not sure. But either way, she definitely helped that victory. Well, can a character hang in Ultima 7? So what we're going to do is replace Yo-Yo from my Yo-Hobo team with Proxima Midnight. We're going to use her to offense down here. And we're going to see if at 3 red stars, can she hang in Ultima 7? So again, this is the middle node. This is node number 1, so it is still relatively easy at this point. But she does go first out of the gate. She's going to offense down most of the key threats on the enemy team. So we're going to call that a good opening round. I think in the absence of a Yo-Yo, characters like Proxima being able to do this on the first turn is going to be very good. The fact that she speeds up as well is that on later nodes, it probably means that you could spawn in with her ultimate already railed up and ready to go, and that could be quite impressive. Now, as you can see, she is quite squishy. I mean, in her defense, she did have defense down, didn't have defense up. So we'll use this. We'll get that clip out. All right, now on the stun here, because we've got that disrupt, we don't need it there. I'm actually going to stun Cap to avoid them getting the defense up on the next wave spawn. So now, obviously, his turn meter's reset. He has a lot taken out. He's got his speed down. So that's actually not bad. That is actually not bad at all. We got that passive heal, so I didn't actually need to do that. All right. Now, in a normal situation, I would use her AoE there, same as I would use Black Bolt, but we just don't need it because this first node is reasonably easy. All right, there's no debuffs to clear, so we can just go out and use a normal basic. That's okay damage going into a defense down there. All right. Let's see what else we can finish out here. Let's get rid of this Electra so she doesn't come in and ult her. All right, let's clip into this. Look at how far down the turn meter spectrum Cap is. It's actually a pretty good ult that you can stun, slow, and do all of that. So I would say at higher levels, if you don't have a Yo-Yo, but you get lucky on Proxima, that you could get some good viability. Because look, we just applied that offense down to everyone again. So I think in the absence of a Yo-Yo, you could almost use Proxima as a protector type role early, offense down everyone, take out that biggest threat on the board. I can tell you now that my Black Bolt is a real pain in the butt, because if I come up against a Mystique or a Loki, those jerks unfortunately can sit there and take away my, basically take someone out of my team, because Black Bolt will get called into an assist, murder one on my team, and then it's all over. Stick on a few of these characters, not all though, and Black Bolt ruins my Proxima. I think there's some potential raid utility to this character. I'm actually impressed by how well she did, even at 3 reds in Ultima 7. So in the absence of a yo-yo, I think she's a good character for offense down and that utility stun and speed meter rewind. Okay, time to answer the big question. Is Proxima Midnight worth your hard-earned money right now? And is it worth coring on her for the campaign? I think it comes down to this question. Do you have the characters required to get Black Bolt and then Ebony Maw in the first unlock? If the answer is no, if you are not going to get all the Black Order together, I would not buy this character at this time. I think that she adds some really good utility for a lot of off squads, but she doesn't slot into any meta team and safely make up enough to be able to replace them. I think you could take out a Spider-Man and put her in, or a Symbiote and put her in, because she's bringing some similar utility where you've got the ability to stun and to slow and do things like that. But I don't think she's powerful enough by herself to really break the game open. Her and Corvus together, that's a different story. I think you could almost make something in the ballpark of a villains brawler squad where you could have something like Kingpin, Corvus, and Proxima, so you've got assists going everywhere all the time. But at the moment, I would say no. Don't buy her unless you've got Black Order on the first time around. If you are going to get Black Order, let's face it, you need to have every piece of that puzzle because they are going to dominate in Arena. All right, we have a video coming very shortly, which is going to break down how insane that team already looks on paper before we have all 5 characters in the game. So my advice is this. If you're buying her just for her, the answer is no. I don't think she is worth that much money or coring on her campaign. However, I think that when we talk in the context of Black Order, yeah, you definitely want to buy her day 1 if you can, and that way you've got the best shot of dominating Arena for probably the next 3 to 4 months. So what do you think, guys? Do you think that she is worth your time, worth your money? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like, the subscribe, the notifications bell. Share this video with your alliance and your friends. And until next time, cheers.